Guess where we are today? You know that building? Check it. This place is like a fairy tale, isn't it? It's like we're in the future. I sent a picture to one of my friends and he said, "Do you travel forward through time? Because look at all these buildings." But we are in Singapore today, and this place, again, is insane. You just don't see stuff like that every day. It's very distinct. And it's a very good marketing lesson. I mean, you see this building and you wonder where it is, you wonder what the deal is, who thought it up, what on earth were they thinking? And, it makes me curious. I'm like, oh, I want to come stay at this hotel. And so, this trip I'm staying at the hotel in Singapore, Marina Bay Sands. There's an infinity pool on top. Everybody is swimming in it all day long. You go up there at 7 a.m., people are already lined up to get the seats, but there's a huge infinity pool up there. It's really quite a unique thing. But what does this have to do with online marketing? It has a lot to do with it. So I say this often, but one of the worst things you can do as a marketer is to be unremarkable, is to be ignored, to sound like everybody else, do the same things that everybody else is doing. And there's a distinction we have to make here. Some people think this means that you need to do something entirely new and different and reinvent things. And that's usually a bad idea, because we want to do what's already working in the marketplace, but we just want to put our unique flair on top of it. So if you look at this building, it's really just like three normal buildings. If you took off the top, it would look pretty normal. But with the top, it's a completely new creation. And so that's what we want to do with our marketing. It's like, let's stick to the fundamentals. Let's have our market to message match. Let's use the funnels that we know work already. And let's just put a little bit of spice on top that makes it stand out and makes people say, wait, what? And that's going to stop and get people's attention. And then we have everything else that already works. We have the existing architecture. These skyscrapers already work without the top thing, whatever you want to call that. I thought it looked like a cruise ship at first, but after being up there, it's so big. It's just more like a gigantic building up there. So it's very cool, but the lesson here is, would somebody share your marketing with a friend? Do they think it's interesting enough? So if somebody sees your ad or your funnel or your online course or your client's funnel, if they went to lunch afterwards, number one, would they be able to share it with their friend? Would they be able to describe it? Is it interesting enough? And two, would they want to share it with their friend? Would they say, hey, guess what I saw today? Because I can tell you one thing. When I got here, I sent a picture of this building to lots of my friends. I said, look at what I'm looking at right now. So we want our marketing to do the same thing. We want to follow the fundamentals. We want to use the architecture that works. We want to see what's working in the market, do more of that. But then just on top, we want to add a little bit of uniqueness. And that's what's going to get us really, really good results. Just like this building does a lot for Singapore, because it's kind of like known for being Singapore architecture. You see a picture of this, you know where it is. It's very distinct, it stands out. And then of course we have the art museum right there, which is a lotus. So we have two really cool buildings next to each other, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen. Like I said, it looks like the future. So number one, if you've been struggling to get results with your marketing, make sure your existing architecture works. That means find out what funnels work in the marketplace for your industry and your niche. Do more of what's working, and then do something unique on top of that to get people's attention, something that's remarkable that people will share with their friends, and you're going to get really good results that way. If you are working on an online course and you've wondered, why aren't people paying attention to me? Why aren't people buying my course? It's possible that you funnel hacked other people and your marketing and your course sounds exactly like everybody else's course out there. In which case, you're just going to look like a normal skyscraper, and people aren't going to be hyper interested in what you're doing. Okay, it's going to be like everything else they've seen. So if you're out there wondering where are the course sales and why, when this guru told me that this funnel would solve all my problems, is it not solving my problems? And I can tell you it's because you don't look like this. Your marketing does not look like this. It does not stand out in the marketplace and give people something to talk about. So if you want to know how to do this, if you want to know how to build something that's truly unique, even if that sounds impossible to you, I can tell you it's not, because you are a unique person. You are more distinct at being yourself than anyone else in the world. And so all we have to do is take your unique characteristics and mix them together in a unique way, and we can build your own building that's going to make people stop and pay attention to your course and scale that course to the 6-figure a month mark. So if you want to learn how to do that, come check out the free webinar, blockbustercourses.com, and we're going to cover the formula to do that. Otherwise, come check out Singapore. This place is crazy and awesome. I'll see you on the next one.